Just look at it. I don't even really know. Raptor's a good word. Behemoth. I know now why they say Sasquatch. It's just happened, luck of the draw, that there's a Wrangler right beside us. And look how little the Wrangler looks compared to the Bronco. Massive. 3 liters worth of twin turbo V6. That's the Exploder ST engine. Also, the Ranger, Raptor, they all got that 3 liter. We'll get underneath there and look at it in a second. The first time I ever saw this, Jason Camisa, if I said your name wrong, Jason, I really apologize. He does this Icon show. I'm sure y'all have seen it. Anyway, he raced a Bronco Raptor in the dirt beside a new Integra Type R, and the Bronco Raptor outran it through the quarter mile, and the Acura was on pavement. That was my first time I ever saw this thing, and I was like, oh God. It got my attention. There's something else that gets my attention. Let's just go ahead. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's just walk right up here to it. What's he going to talk about now? Oh, it's the price. That's going to get your attention too. Yeah, that's a little less than $3,000 away from $100,000. Let's do this. Let's figure out what's up with the Bronco Raptor. See how the excitement's still there. It's just, I'm looking at a car now that I can never, ever afford. I look at those differently. All right. Let's start in the back. Yeah, let's go to the back. God, I will say this. Some of them may have Rubbermaid fenders. Remember the Chevrolet Avalanches back in the early mid-2000s, something like that? Anyway, that was Rubbermaid's truck of the year. Ford, they wanted some of that Rubbermaid action, but this one doesn't have the Rubbermaid action. This has got the actual fender flares. All right, here we go. Open it up. One thing off the rip, it has that big, huge strut right there. Some of these doors, actually that door, because it's got a big 37-inch mud tar attached to it, this is a heavy little thing right here. You park it on an incline or something like that, somebody might not be strong enough to lift that door or open that door. The little strut right there helps. You got 2 different tops in the Bronco. You can do the hard top A or the soft top. This one right here has the painted top, and that is something new. You can get it painted to match, or you can get it painted in black, or you can just do the plastic hard look, the hard top look. That looks freaking awesome, the paint to match, or the top to match. All right, what is all this? It's Christmas. Bag doors, head doors, stuff like that. Floor mats, yin and yang, all that stuff. That's what all that stuff is. Let's see underneath right here. What have we got going on under here? All right, there's your jack and all of that little underfloor storage. I say it every single time. Jeeps, when you pop the floor on a Jeep like that, there's a place for you to put your nuts. Windshield nuts and bolts. And that is cool. Ford Performance. Hell yeah. Anyway, Jeep, they've been in the game a long time. The Bronco's been around since '66, but it took a hiatus. Little early retirement. Got bored. All right, we got a 12 volt right here. We got a little lights going on right there. What else we got? Got a little storage right down in there. That's about it. We got split folding seats. Oh, sound bar. Sound bar is in the back in Broncos instead of in the center. See, in this Bronco, you've just got that little bar. On some of them, there's nothing. It's just completely wide open. What's he talking about? On Jeeps, by any chance, could this Jeep be unlocked? You never know. Right here, see how it's got the sound bar right there with the light? In Broncos, it's not in the center, it's on the back. Anyway, just a little observation. All right, I guess we're done with the back. One other little thing I noticed, Raptor. All right, we'll go ahead and leave that hatch open like that because that's how you're supposed to drive these. Whether it's, anyway, that's how you're supposed to do them. All right. I will say this, if you got mud right there and you're going to get in, your pants or shorts are dirty or whatever, you're going to be dirty. All right, let's see here. Oh, this has got, Oh, yeah. Okay. We got nets on the back to keep some stuff going on right there. No vents on the back. Come on, Ford. Hook us up with some vents on back there so the back passengers can be comfortable. We got a power outlet, 2 USB-Cs. There's your windshield, or your winder switches. Right here, let's go ahead and fold this little guy down here. Look at this. It's a sporty cup holder console. We got some lights back over there. Sound deadening headliner. That is where I had it when I pulled up. Let's see if I can comfortably sit behind myself. All right. Okay. Oh. Stadium seating. What? If you'll notice, see, I'm sitting above the driver. It's stadium seating. So the driver sitting here and then the passenger sits up higher. I've got good headroom. Thank God that top's got a little bit of a bow in it. Otherwise, I think I'd be sitting outside of it. Knee room, I'm not touching the back of the seats, and that's good because I've got it pulled back pretty far, so I know I'd have room. Leg room, knee room, shoulder room. I don't want to ride with any more than one person, possibly two, but that better be just for like a second or two. All of your hooks and everything, the same thing to do your top. We're not going to do all that. Ooh, we should do that, though. You know, we should actually do that on a video. I'll decide when I want to embark upon such a thing. All right. Before we go to the front, let's pop the hood. I know it's new and Ford Performance is what it was, but anybody my age remember SVT? Special Vehicle Team. I just wonder every once in a while if it looked good, like, you know, just like have a SVT thing put in there. Anyway, I know Ford Performance is really the same thing or whatever, but anyway, see right there, it can say SVT. 3 liters, twin turbo V6 right there. It's one of them little Garrett's right there. Look at that little hair dryer. You can see it right through there. All right, I've already talked about that. 400 and some odd horsepower, 400 and some odd torque. It'll be right here. Real quick, there is something, I think it's $895, so let's call it $900. You can go to your local Ford dealership. By the way, Ford of Murfreesboro is where we are. Thank you for letting me play with your vehicles. Thank you. No joke. Anyway, you can go to your local Ford dealership, and for $895, they will put a little tune on there. It doesn't void your warranty because it's a Ford tune. It kicks it up into the low 5s on horsepower and into the mid 5s on torque. 500 plus horsepower, 500 plus pound-feet of torque. That puts it on line with the Hennessy Bronco. If you haven't seen what the Hennessy 500 Bronco is, it's not the Velociraptor, Hennessy 500 Bronco. Anyway, I'm done talking about it. 10-speed automatic transmission. There is a manual transmission offered in the Ford Bronco, but not in the Raptor. If you want a manual transmission, it's going to be a 7-speed, but it only comes bolted to that 2.3-liter 4-cylinder. You know, the same one that comes in the EcoBoost Mustang. Ooh, it's got the carbon fiber pack. All right, we need to look at the window sticker case. I agree. It has come time. Let's do it. This thing is very dirty. It's only been off of the truck for about 12, 14 hours, and so it hasn't had its wash yet. All right, we've talked about all that. Oxford white, onyx leather trimmed suede seats. There's all your normalies. Raptor Series 37 by 12 and a half. All-terrain TARS BFGs. Look at them mates. 4/7 locking gear ratio in the back. It's also the same in the front. It's locking as well. 10 speakers. AM, FM, no CD player, sorry. Connected navigation, that gives you 1 year for free. 17-inch black high gloss. Look at them painted aluminum wheels. Oh yeah, leather trimmed suede seats. Those are $2,500, $2,495. But come on now, we'll add $5. Look at that Alcantara right there. I just now see this. Look, says Raptor right there on the console. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Hardtop body colored paint. That's only $600. Sound deadening headliner. That's what we were talking about. These little black patches right there. And on the other ones, not just the painted ones, there's also, you'll see black carpeted. It doesn't have to look like that. It could be a different look, but they have a lot of sound deadening in them now, thank goodness, because they was a little loud. Interior carbon fiber pack, $1,725. On vehicle storage bag, that was all that Christmas presents in the back for $497,150. You're getting 15 miles per gallon in town and 16 on the highway. Whew, that's some good EPA numbers right there. Carbon fiber trim. I see carbon fiber right there. I see carbon fiber right there on the shifter. I see some on the steering wheel. Oh, speaking of steering wheel, I guess it's time to go over there. Look at the size of them pad lids. Let's go over and lock that dash up. What do you think? Let's close all these things so when we start turning things on, it's not going to say this is ajar, that is ajar, this is ajar, those are ajar. Close this, close that. All right. I'm going to tell you what. I've seen a lot of different colors. Yesterday, I also, on this shipment that came in with this, there was a shelter green. I'll put a picture of it up. Shelter green is my favorite Raptor color. But this white with the black wheels, the good contrast, God, it looks good in the black hood. Anyway, all right, here we go. Climbing on up in there. Oh, some more carbon fiber right there. You can see the carbon. Oh, look, Bronco just staring at you. Oh, it says Ford Performance right there. Ooh. Are you scared? Ooh, look at that, just staring into your soul. Oh, it says Bronco right there. All right, coming on up into the Bronco Raptor. Bring her to life, Case. All right, let's see what we got. We got upfitter switches right there. That's for winches and lights and whatever else you might want to do right there. Auto dimming mirror, lights right there. All right, we got the full thing. That's for uneven pavement. Locking front differential, locking rear differential. Jake brake. What? That locks the inside wheel. So when you're doing a tight turn, this is a big behemoth of a vehicle. Sasquatch. Anyway, when you're doing little tight little turnies, you hit that button right there and it locks and unlocks the inside wheel. Just helps the turn be a little bit more quicker. Traction control off, hazard lights right there. We got dual zone climate control on both sides. You got heated seats, a heated steering wheel. We're not going to talk about that because it's boring and stuff. We are going to talk about the camera. Let's go ahead and push that. We're going to talk about these right here in just a minute. We'll get there. All right, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Let's have a look out front. Let's do the old menage. Let's back out of that right there. All right, we're done with that. Automatic start stop, we're done. Parking sensors. What is this? Oh, that's for your radio controls and all that. We don't need to do that again. All right, here we go. I want you to see these goatees. Whoa, 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 turn off there, friendy. All right, number one, we're going off-road. Now we're into the off-road Baja mode. We're doing stuff. It does it all by itself. I ain't doing nothing. All right, let's keep going. Baja. Now you're in the rock crawl mode. We're going into 4 low. I knew it. Yep, it does all this by itself. I don't do anything. Backing on out, rock crawl, Baja, off-road, normal, sporty. Oh, look at a sporty Raptor. A sporty white Raptor. Oh, see, dash change. I didn't do nothing. That does all of it by itself. I didn't touch nothing. Ford did it. Don't talk to me. Call Ford. Sport. Look at it. Come on with the lights. Tow haul mode. I will put the numbers up. I don't remember what this thing tows. Let's say 5,000 just for a number, but I can't really remember. Anyway, let's go one more time. Slippery. Oh, it's slippery. That's okay. We're coming out of 4-wheel drive now, and that's all we got. A lot of food for thought there. Is it awesome? Oh, yeah. Is it the greatest thing ever made? I don't know about that. I will say this. The painted tops to match. The shelter green when we've seen that black. This is the Oxford white. I do love that right there. It is luxurious. It is awesome. It is very, very capable. Maybe one day I'll be able to afford one. Anyway, all jokes aside, thank y'all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a hobbly. Oh, thank you to Ford of Murfreesboro for letting me play with your cars. Thank you.